excited about season 3. Did Jason give you any talking points about what you can share?
I mean, he gave me a few really general, vague ones.
So we've got to talk about season 2 then, huh?
Yeah.
Well, Octavia had an incredible arc last season. I mean, she became this full-on warrior. It was just badass. How much fun was that for you?
Oh, I mean, it was such an honor to play her and to see the girl that she was in season 1 to the warrior she's become in season 2. I have had so much fun playing Octavia in comparison to the 2 seasons, and have had a lot of fun learning how to sword fight and throw that one on the resume.
Which is your weapon of choice right now?
Definitely the sword, because then, you know, I like to shoot pool and bars a lot, so...
No axe work?
That could double it, you know, if anything ever goes down, I'm ready. Yeah.
What were a couple of your, do you think Octavia's defining moments of season 2? Or?
Oh, probably the fight, that huge fight where she, you know, kept getting, her ass fed to her. That was a lot of fun to shoot that scene. And to learn, I did that entire scene myself. It was much longer. They ended up chopping it down quite a bit because, just a man beating up a woman that bad on television is obviously frowned upon with valid reasons. So they chopped it down, but I was so disappointed because it was such a cool fight and that was so much fun. That was my most proud moment.
Do you think? Oh, go ahead.
How much training goes into your character? Because it's really physical.
Yeah, a lot of training has gone in. Because I didn't know how to use a sword before, other than like a steak knife, you know, at the dinner table.
Does Octavia look up to Clark at this point? Does she consider her still her leader, or is she kind of just doing her own thing at this point?
Octavia and Clark are definitely at odds since she forgot to give Octavia the memo about the bomb dropping on Tondisi and letting me stay there to die. I think she's getting... the leadership position that she's in is so overwhelming because, again, these are such young people that have had to grow up so quick. And we all need to be constantly reminded of where we came from, for sure. And loyalty. Come on, girl, that was brutal. Yeah.
That even goes into season 3? That even goes into season 3, the kind of animosity?
Yeah, you're going to see Clark and Octavia come together, but they definitely have some unresolved issues to handle first.
As she's grown from being the little peppy baby to being in her own, what have you brought from your own personal life to sort of transition into being a young adult?
Well, I'm getting older too as this is going on, so I think that's freaking inevitable. It's just been really amazing to play this character that has changed so drastically, and I almost forget until I'm reminded, because the 100 is coming out in France and England and all these places all over the world, and season 2 isn't out yet. So I'm getting, social media blast of like, oh, sassy little girl, and I'm like, just wait, Nothing is ever what it seems.
So what's going on with Octavia and Lincoln that's coming up? Are they on the same page as far as their relationship right now?
No, I know this in season 3. Because Octavia finally found her place with the tree crew, and she worked so hard to earn that position with Indra. And Lincoln is going to veer off in another direction, and she's going to have to remind him, give his head a shake about where he came from too.
Is she going to fight for him?
I mean, they're constantly making these epic romantic sacrifices for one another, It's the Romeo and Juliet syndrome. Yeah, whatever happened to that in real life? I mean, yeah.
There's no chance maybe for Jasper because now that Maya's out of the picture.
I know, he's so bent about the Maya thing. Poor little Jasper. Yeah.
Maybe your character is so much part of the grounder, and it feels like you sort of are able to see both sides, because coming down from the sky people, they aren't necessarily very nice. How are you guys sort of working with the next season of that? Can you give us any clues?
How are we working with the next season on?
The grounders and the sky people, because now the adults are here, and they're trying to make the kids act like children again.
Yeah, they're just constantly striving for peace, which is basically impossible on our show, and you're going to meet a lot of new groups of people as well, different tribes, and alliances were broken, so there will be war again.